Today, we are visiting the Office of the State Archaeologist, where we will see what undergraduate researchers from Iowa do there. Always remember to sign in, like Bob is doing. Good job, Bob.
This is the OSA. This is Iowa's premier archaeological center in partnership with the University of Iowa. We have been in business for over 60 years, and we work with both local, state, and federal projects. The major project that University of Iowa interns are working with over the past couple of years is 13 PM7. That is a Mill Creek site from Plymouth County, about 1,000 years old, give or take. And this site is what we would call a salvage excavation. So we knew about this site before and had done proper excavations there, but a few years ago we were made aware that the site was going to be damaged due to flooding. So one weekend in late November, everyone that could go went and just dug for an entire weekend to save as much as they could from the site.
My name is Taylor Barr. I'm a senior here at the University of Iowa in the anthropology department. And my focus has been the body shards of the Mill Creek culture site of 13 PM7. For 13 PM7, it was, I believe, November 2019 that they excavated it. And they come in bags like this. And on the bag is, of course, like where the location is, the state, the level they're at, and usually the excavators and the date they excavated. So we usually take a handful out and we put it on these trays like this. And you would take maybe like this as a piece of ceramic. And usually we wash them with the toothbrushes, of course, with the ceramics. It depends on each type of material. For shell, we kind of just don't use the toothbrush because they are so delicate. So you have to just kind of use a bit of water and a gentle hand. But toothbrushes are usually what we use. So then after you clean these, you can do a lot of different ways of organizing them. We sift them a lot of times. So these are side grading. And you look straight down, so there's 5 levels, and they get smaller and smaller as you go. So then you can go like, oh, this site, this level, size grade 5. So you have these huger pieces and it gets smaller, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you have these really tiny pieces like maybe fish bone. They're very, very tiny, especially the vertebrae that come through. And so after that, you would bag them and weight them back in the lab, and then we would go from analysis from there usually. I have gone through a ton of the body shards, so it's usually sorted into groups such as your grit, your shell, planeware, trailed, which are lines like this, if you can see up here. And then we also have smooth cord marks, which is where they would take a piece of almost a cord and a rope and press it onto the ceramics. So it's just sorting all of those. And let me see if I can find one here. Yes. It's very faded, but it's there. You can see right here these little marks pressed into this. And so my project is seeing the influence of the Mississippian period onto this, which is more in the Illinois area, and they would have painted on their ceramics and also certain designs, like maybe a spiral or something. So we're looking for those within the body shards at this point. So after we're going to finish with all the shards, we're going to move on to PXRF, which I'm going to be working with Angela Collins. She's a project archaeologist here at the OSA. And what you do is you put a piece of the ceramic in here, shoots a light into it of the radiation, bounces back, and we get percentages of how much of a composition that a piece is made up. We can compare each one and see maybe what periods they came from or what regions they came from, doing analysis on that. And this is with the help of anthropology department, so we're partnering with them to work with this. And then also we're working with the petrologic microscope that is owned by Dr. Beck, and she uses it, and she works with the anthropology department at the University of Iowa, and I personally worked under her, and she's amazing. So this is the site 13 PM7 again, so we've marked it off, the analysis complete, certain boxes and the features up here, and these are the ones we actually haven't got to. There's other donations up here, and it just expands as we keep going. And then again, we can catalog and pull these.
If you are interested in working with the OSA or learning more about archaeology, check out the Lakeside Labs Summer Field School. Thanks for visiting.